Today we are going to learn about partnership final account, trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet in detail. Before that we have to understand the accounting process. There are various steps in accounting. First of all, we have to identify the business transactions. Then we have to apply the rules of debit credit, that is double entry bookkeeping system, and draft journal entry. We have to prepare various subsidiary books like purchase book, purchase return book, sales return book, cash book, etc., and find out the total. Then we have to do the ledger posting. For that we have to prepare various ledgers for the personal accounts, real accounts and nominal accounts. Then we have to balance each and every ledger and find out the balance. Now this balance will be transferred to trial balance. Before preparing final account, we have to consider the adjustments which we have not considered in trial balance. Then we have to prepare final accounts. Final account has three aspects, that is trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet. Now, trading account. Trading account is a nominal account. To find out gross profit or gross loss incurred during the year, it is prepared. So when we say that it is nominal account, so naturally the rule of nominal account is debit all expenses and losses and credit all incomes and gains. Here also in trading account, all direct expenses will be recorded on debit side and all direct incomes will be recorded on credit side. If trading account's credit side is more than debit side, then account shows gross profit. It means that if our incomes are more and our expenses are less, we are going to earn gross profit. And if our expenses are more and income is less, then we are going to suffer gross loss. This will be transferred to profit and loss account. Now, in trading account, direct expenses. Now, what is direct expenses? The expenses which are going to directly affect our cost of goods. That is, whatever raw material you are purchasing, whatever workers' wages you are paying, the other expenses which are related to machinery, repairing, etc. These are going to directly raise our cost of goods, because cost of goods depends on the direct material, direct wages and direct expenses. So all factory expenses like wages, royalty, power and fuel, octroi, custom duty, carriage inward, these all will be increase our cost of goods. So for production activity, whatever we are spending directly, it is called as direct expenses. In trading account, we are going to record all the things related to goods. So that is stock. Again, what is stock? There are two types of stock: opening stock and closing stock. Opening stock means unsold goods remaining at the beginning of the year in our godown or in factory. Then closing stock, that is unsold goods at the last day of accounting year. Suppose our accounting year starts from 1st April 2020. So whatever goods are there in our godown on 1st April will be termed as opening stock, and this year will be closed on 31st March 2021. So on 31st March 2021, whatever amount of stock is there in our godown or factory place, that is called as closing stock. Then we are going to record purchase, that is credit and cash purchase of only goods will be recorded. Then we are going to deduct goods returned, that is if any goods are defective or not as per sample, we are going to return these goods to our supplier. It will be deducted from the total purchase. Then same way, sales, we are going to record only credit and cash sales of goods Here also, if any customer returns back the goods which are defective or not as per sample will be deducted from the total sales. Now, direct expenses we are going to record in this: purchase expenses, purchase of goods, production of goods. So whatever expenses incurred for the production activity or purchase of goods or raw material will be recorded in our trading account. Now let us see the specimen of trading account. It will be prepared just like ledger account in a T format. We have to follow here PAPA, that is particulars amount on debit side and credit side. Now we will see the format in detail. On debit side we have to record, it will start with the opening stock, then purchase less purchase return. Then we are going to record all direct expenses, that is wages, factory expenses, power and fuel, lighting, rent, carriage inward, royalties, custom duty. Then on credit side we are going to record sales less sales return, closing stock. Then all adjustments regarding goods will be recorded in trading account because it is directly related to trading activity. So goods withdrawn by partner for personal use, goods distributed, goods stolen, goods lost in transit or accident, theft, good lost by theft, goods lost by fire. Now, from this trading account, we are going to get the gross profit or gross loss. If our incomes are more, that is, our credit side is more than our debit side, that is, expenses, then we are going to earn gross profit. And if our expenses are more and income is less, then we are going to suffer our gross loss. This will be transferred to profit and loss account. Now we will see the profit and loss account. Profit and loss account is also a nominal account. Here we are going to find out the net profit or net loss. All indirect expenses and indirect incomes will be recorded. In profit and loss account, indirect expenses, it means that all business expenses which we are going to pay to the outsider to carry on business activity. It is bifurcated in three categories, that is office or administrative expenses which is incurred for day to day office administration, that is printing and stationery हो गया, postage and telegram हो गया, then salaries to office staff हो गया, office rent हो गया, office lighting हो गया. So this will be come under the office or administrative expenses. Next one is financial expenses which are incurred for acquiring finance for running business, that is interest on loan हो गया. So this is the financial expense. Then selling and distribution expenses which are directly connected with the selling and distribution of goods, like advertisement हो गया, traveling expenses of sales manager हो गया, then the bad debts हो गया. So this will be recorded in selling and distribution expenses. Now we will see the specimen of profit and loss account. Just like our trading account, it is also prepared in T format. That is, here on debit side we are going to record particulars and amount. On credit side we are going to record particulars and amount, that is PAPA. So don't forget PAPA. Here in detail we will see this. On debit side, to office and administration expenses, various expenses come under this head, that is salaries, electricity, telephone charges, etc. Next one is selling and distribution expenses. Under that, advertisement, traveling expenses, bad debts will come. Then financial expenses, that is interest on loan. On credit side, we are going to record all the incomes, indirect incomes. So gross profit which is brought forward from trading account will be recorded. Then sundry income, discount received, dividend received, interest received, etc. Here, if our credit side, that is income, is more than debit, that is expenses, then we are going to earn net profit. And if our expenses are more, that is debit side is more and credit side, that is income, is less, then naturally we are going to suffer net loss. These will be transferred to partner's capital account or current account. Now, in detail, we will see the profit and loss account. So, to gross loss, if trading account में gross loss होगा तो this will be brought forward here on debit side. If there is gross profit तो credit side में brought forward करेंगे. Office and administration expenses में printing, stationery, audit fees, bank charges, insurance, premium, depreciation, loss by fire, accident, theft will be recorded. Next heading is to financial expenses, that is salary and wages, interest paid, discount allowed, then bad debts etc. will be recorded. Then selling or distribution expenses, we are going to record traveling expenses, advertisement, commission. Then on credit side we will record all the income, that is rent received, dividend received, miscellaneous income, sundry income, discount received, commission received, interest on investment received, interest on deposit received. If our credit side is more, income is more, and asset and debit side is less, that is expenses is less, then we are going to earn net profit. Now we will understand the next aspect, that is balance sheet. Balance sheet is a statement showing financial position of the firm on a particular day. Here we are going to record all the liabilities on left hand side and all assets recorded on right hand side. So assets and liabilities will be recorded in balance sheet. Now just see, on left hand side liabilities are recorded, that is if in problem partner's capital account is given or current account is given, then we are going to write the balance, then reserves and funds, then the current liabilities will be recorded. On asset side, that is on right hand side, we are going to record all the fixed assets like land and building, plant and machinery, furniture, motor van, delivery van. By after deducting depreciation, it will be recorded. Then we are going to write all the current assets like closing stock, debtors. Here we are going to deduct new bad debts, new RDD, if any discount on debtors. We will write the prepaid expenses, outstanding or income receivable, etc. So here we have learned about the final account.